All right, so good evening, everyone. Welcome to another math class. We are recording the class now. We are doing question 6. All right, so we have a right angle triangle. One side 10, next side 24. So Jenny, what rule are we using? It was just said. What rule?
Pythagoras theorem.
What? I didn't hear you.
So Pythagoras theorem.
Pythagoras' theorem. So 24 squared plus 10 squared. All right, Jenny, give me an answer on your calculator, please.
So I don't have my calculator right now.
Sorry, I stepped away from I stepped away. What's the answer? What did you say, Jenny? Jenny, I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, sir, I said I don't have my calculator right
You
now.
could go get it, please.
No, sir, it's not working properly.
Right, well, you need to get one as quick as possible before the week is up. So let your mommy know. Um, Kishon, Stacia, if Kishon doesn't know this, then I'll come back to you, Stacia. Kishon, what's your answer using Pythagoras theorem?
Um, I don't answer for this one.
I'm not hearing you.
I didn't get answer for this one.
Yeah, well, you have a calculator there?
Yeah.
Right, so just work it out now. I'm waiting. All right, so I'm going to put on the parent chat that parents need to ensure that their children do the homework. Um, no, Kyla. Using Pythagoras theorem, no. Try that again. Yes, Jalia, that's correct. Matthias, correct. Put your answers in the chat, everybody. This is very straightforward. Well, Sienna, I know that you sent your work to me today. Put the answers in the chat, Stacia. Kishon, no. Ezekiel, yes. Sienna, yes. Tyrese, yes. Theodora, yes. One more. Mikkel. Um, Antonio, yes. Stacia. No, Stacia. That's not correct. Mikkel, oh, so what's the answer, Garcia? And it's square root. All right, people, let's move on because we have a few questions. We have a lot to do today. Naomi, yes, that's correct. So it's 24. What you can do with your calculator, you click square root, then open brackets, square root, sign, then you click open brackets, 24 squared plus 10 squared, then you close brackets, and you should get the answer. All right. So once CXC sees this, this is enough for CXC. They don't need any extra stuff. All right, so your answer is 26 centimeters.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Darius. All right, so that's 26 centimeters. They asked for the surface area of the prism now, part B. So I'm taking that from everybody. I want the area of the prism. So you already have, you'll work the area of the triangle. So the total surface area is equal to area of the triangle. So you'll give me that. Plus, well, you'll have to multiply this by 2. So it's 2 triangles. Plus the area of the base. Plus the area of the back triangle. Rectangle, sorry. Plus the area of the slanted rectangle. All right, so I'm actually giving people a little hint to working that out. I didn't work it out, so I will give you an answer now. It should take me a 30 seconds just. All right, right. So I'm seeing people with the answer already, which is good. So area of the base and then there's the area of the back triangle. I'm calling on the back, if you want to call it that. And then there's the area of that slanted triangle. So when I add all that up, I am getting a number, a nice number. Don't forget your answer is in centimeters squared. All right, because it's the total area. So let's see what people have as the answers. No, Garcia, that's correct. Garcia, well done. Matthias, so what's your answer, Matthias? Right, that's good. Very good, Matthias. So it's only Garcia and Matthias. I thought I saw more persons completing this thing. Naomi, your answer is, so what's your answer? What is the total surface area? I'm only giving you all 2 minutes and then I'm going to look at it myself. No, for the you are saying the total surface area is that no, Naomi, check that again. Sienna, no, no. Remember, people, I could. Shalom, yes, Shalom. That's correct. Very good. So if you look at the area of the triangle, a half base by height, the base was 24 and the height was 10. So the area, a half of 24 is 12. 12 by 10 is 120. But remember, it's 120 plus 120. The base, what's that? Oh, the base is the base. What are the dimension of the rectangle? The rectangle, the base. So can somebody just open their mic and let me know? What is the dimensions of the rectangle? What are the dimensions of the rectangle?
So, my bread,
What are the dimensions? Dimensions. It will be what? The base. How much?
26 by 24.
26 by
24.
24, correct. 26 by 24, which is 624. What about the back? That part here. Right, so the back of the rectangle, how much is that? What's the dimensions of the back? Anybody?
So,
10 by 26.
10.
10 by 26, correct. Correct. What was the dimensions of the slanted part now? What's the
So,
dimensions of the slanted part?
26 by 12.
So I'm looking at 26 by 12, no? Not at all. Dimensions of the slanted part, no. So I'm looking at here. So what is the dimensions of that slanted part? Anybody? 26 by what?
So 26 by 26.
Everybody agree with Theodora? Is that correct? Everybody going with that, Theodora?
Yes, sir.
Kyla, you're going with that? Jenny, you're going with that? Jenny,
Yes, sir.
what are you going with it 26 by 26?
Yes, sir.
All right, we have the length, which will be this ED, and the 26 will be the length that we found, the hypotenuse of the triangle. Everybody understands that? Which will be, anybody lost?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
All right, so we're going with 26 by 26. Somebody said they lost?
Yes, sir. Me, sir.
Antonio?
Yes, sir. I lost, sir.
How come? The
So I
slant,
understand the part with the Pythagoras theorem, right, sir, but with the surface area, how come you multiply it by 2?
what, the triangle?
Yes, sir.
Because we have two triangles. We have one in the front and one in the back.
Oh. Oh, okay, sir.
We have one triangle in the front and we have one in the back. You seen it?
Yes, sir. I see it.
Right. So when they ask for the surface area, you have to look at the triangle in the front. We call that the cross section. So you have to look at the triangle in the back and the triangle in the front. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Right. So that's why I did a half the base by height, which was 120. And then I
So
did
I
it
thought the
twice.
surface area was from A to E and B to D, sir.
Sorry?
So I thought the surface area of the triangle was from A to E and
No, the
B to
surface area is the area of the triangle in the front and the area of the triangle in the back. So
Oh,
wherever you found in front, you multiply it by 2.
that's it.
Right? And of course, the slanted triangle, we have it would be ED and DB. That's the two lengths you're looking at. Everybody understands that? I just drew it
Yes, sir.
on the triangle
Yes,
there.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Right, so that's 26 by 26. Right, so 26 by 26 gives me 672. 76. So when we add all this up, we get in 1800 centimeters squared. Anybody lost? All right. So now the next part says calculate the volume of the wedge. Go ahead. Everybody. Anybody remember what is the volume, how to find the volume of a prism?
The volume of a person equals to the cross section multiplied by the area.
Cross-section multiply cross-section area, the area of the cross-section. So
Yes,
the area of the cross-section multiplied by the
the area and length, sir.
No, not another area again. It's the area of the cross section multiplied by the volume of prism is equal to the area of the cross section multiplied by, somebody help him. Multiply by what?
The perpendicular length, sir.
Perpendicular line? No. Multiply by what, people? By the
length.
The length of the prism. So what's the cross section area again? What's the cross section? It's a half the base of the triangle by the height, which is 120. Multiply by the length, which is 26. Everybody okay with that? So that's 120 multiplied by 26. What happened? So your volume just put in the chat, what is the volume, please? Everybody. Okay, Johansi. Put in the chat, what is your volume? Matthias, that's correct. Tyrese, that's correct. Stacia, that's correct. All right, good. So people have an idea. Theodora, that's correct. Julia, that's correct. Ezekiel, that's correct. Jedidiah, that's correct. All right, so people have the idea. The answer is 3,120 centimeter cube, correct. So next question, the size of angle BDC. The size of angle BDC. So look, I have the triangle here. So I'm just going to BDC. So this is the angle they want us to find. All right, so we have this side opposite the the angle as 10 centimeters. You have this side as 24 centimeters. All right, so go ahead, people. Find the angle using your 10 and your 24.
So I have a question, sir.
Go ahead.
So I get the 320, but I work it out in a different way, sir.
For the what?
For the length, for the surface area and the volume and the wedge.
The volume is the cross-section area, which is the area of the triangle, multiplied by the length, which is 26. So you have to do it that way.
That's it.
Thank you. Yeah, Shalom. May, that's correct. Garcia, that's correct. Matthias. Matthias says the angle. I didn't check yet. So I was you could give your answer to 1 decimal, please. As degrees. Yes, that's not correct, Matthias. Mikhail, yes, correct. So I want the angle now, people. We did trigonometry. I want the angle now. Now we're using our trig ratios to find the angle. Garcia, correct. All right, first person, where's Kiara? Um, Jada, you just came in. We are doing question 6, which is a homework that some people did not do. All right, so we want to find an angle. What rule are we using? What trig rule are we using? All right, what rule are we using? Come on, people, we need to come off of this. We really on this a long time. What rule are we using? Antonio?
Tan, sir.
Tan. Antonio says tan. Anybody else? Sienna, what rule are we going to use to find the angle? Theta. I have it in red there.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Matthias.
Convolution,
Huh?
convolution, because we had gotten the 26 centimeters of the
Yeah, but you could use the 10 and 24 to find the angle. You just need 2 sides to find the angle.
I'd use 10 and 26.
You use 10? Okay.
No,
You could have used the 10 and the 24. It doesn't matter. All right, so people, let me ask some people now.
I'd use 10.
Marcus, what would be
Yes, sir.
the side 10? What was the name of that side? with the 10 centimeters, what are we calling that side? We want to find the angle marker. So the side with the 10, what do we call that side?
So BC.
Yes, it's BC, but for Triggs, we have to give it a name. What is the name we're going to give it?
All
All right. Well, that's simple Triggs.
So I can answer, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
So the opposite.
Yes, that becomes the opposite side. Correct. Very good. So the 10 is called the opposite side. Anybody knows why?
Because it's opposite the
What's
theta.
opposite?
It's opposite the angle. Thank you. Now, likewise, the 24, Kylon. What's the name of that side, Kylon? Kylon?
So is me calling?
Yes. I'm asking what would be the name of CD, Kylon? Because BC
Right.
Kylon, just now, BC was the opposite side. So I'm asking DC, what do we call that side?
A right angle.
DC, this the side. The angle is on the inside, but what do we call the side? If BC, the 10, is 10 centimeters, that's the opposite side. It's opposite the angle. In relation to the angle, DC would be called what, Kylon?
Reviewed by
So it's
adjacent.
either opposite, adjacent, or hypotenuse.
Adjacent.
Why is it adjacent? Because adjacent means what?
Boy, I died part I can't remember. Adjacent.
Adjacent means at the side of the angle. What is it called, Kylon?
At the side of the angle, sir.
It's at the side of the angle. So that's why it's called the adjacent side. So yes, it's the adjacent side. So once we know the sides, and I'm going to write adjacent, ADJ, which rule, Kylon, uses opposite and adjacent? Kylon.
So I'm not showing.
You weren't here when we did Triggs?
I think for about 2 classes. Yeah, I think so.
Did you do the homework?
No, also.
Oh, well, you didn't do this one. So you have to, you sound like a really smart guy, so you have to push with it. So, look, in yellow, I just wrote there. If my picture is blocking, you could just pull it down from your phone. I wrote the rules. S. What S stands for, Kylon? Sorry that I have to put you on the spot, but because you're not sure, I have to keep calling your name. So, S. I have here so, ka, toa. What does this S stand for, Kylon? S, anybody tell him? S stands for?
Fine, sir.
Sine of the angle. So, Kylon, sine of the angle is equal to OH. It means opposite over hypotenuse. All right. So the C means cosine of the angle. So what do you think the AH would mean, Kylon?
Adjacent and hypotenuse.
Adjacent and hypotenuse. And the T stands for tan. And it means what?
Opposite over adjacent.
So which of the sides are using opposite and adjacent in the
So
rule?
tan. Tan?
Tan. And that's how we use tan. We are using tan because we have opposite and adjacent, and we name the two sides opposite and adjacent. We didn't name adjacent and hypotenuse. We didn't name opposite and hypotenuse. The two sides we know were opposite and adjacent. Now, although Matthias would have used hypotenuse, he would still get the same answer anyhow. All right. All right, so we say tan theta is equal to opposite side over the adjacent side, which is equal to opposite is 10. All right, it's 10. The adjacent side is 24. All right, so we had the 10 and the 24. So you're going to write tan theta is equal to 10 over that. So theta, it comes like we dividing by tan. So we divide by tan, so we have theta. When we divide by tan here, we have 1 over tan, which is the same as tan inverse of 10 over 24. Now, people with your calculators, all you're clicking is shift or second function tan, open brackets. Now, my calculator is so good that it has the open brackets already, both in. And all I have to put is 10 over 24, close brackets. All right, so Marcus, how much you got when you did this? Marcus. Marcus?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how much you got?
So
Tan
I
inverse 10
still
over
trying to do it.
24.
So I still doing it, sir.
No, do it just, you have your calculator there?
No, sir.
Do you have a calculator?
Yeah.
Can you go get it?
Yes, sir.
Right, so you're going to click, you get it already? Jada, what you got when you press tan inverse 10 over 24?
So what you say? Add up the what?
Right, you need to press, does your calculator have shift or
So
inverse?
it a second F.
It has what?
I think it's second F or something.
Right, so second function tan. Open brackets, 10 divided by 24, close bracket, equal. How much you get?
I get 22.6.
All right, that's correct. Marcus, what you got?
So I get 0.39.
All right, so you calculate on radians. So you need to change your calculator to degrees.
So how you doing that?
Send me a picture of your calculator quickly. Send it to my WhatsApp.
So I see how I got the answer wrong now. I had also my thing on radius.
Oh, you made it? Oh, okay. So please don't, because CXC is not going to deal with you happily if you calculate on radians. They'll fail you. It must stay on D. All right, Marcus, I really want you to send that in quick, because I want to move on. All right. Oh, good. Right. So what you're going to press is second function. That is second F. So you're going to click second function, Marcus, and then 10. Second no. Just now, it's on radians. You see where you have D, just now. You see where you have at the top, just below reset, you have DRG. Click it. Marcus, are you hearing me? Marcus.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, where you have DRG, it just below reset. It above LUN.
Yes, sir. I see it.
Right. So press it and see if the radians move. It's supposed to move to gradians and then degrees. Okay, understood, Darius.
Yes, sir. You moved it.
It went to D?
Yeah.
Right. So good. You're doing you right. So what you're going to do now for me, you're going to click second function and then click tan. You're going to click second function and then you're going to click tan. And then you're going to click open brackets. The open bracket is just after 9, the number 9. Open brackets 10 divided by 24 and then close brackets. The open and close brackets are close.
Start getting 22.6 now.
Well, that's the answer. It's on the board. Okay, Sean, you got that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Jenny, you got that? Jenny. Jenny, dear, you got that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, people. So we move on to the next question quickly, which was number 7 and 8. I'm erasing these things. All right, so we're doing number 7 and 8. This one is a little tricky, right? But This is to help you get good at math. It says a stadium has a section 15 meters in length, 12 meters in width, and 3 meters in height. All right, so stadium of a section 15 meters in length, 12 meters in width, and all right, so they want us now user information, so I'm gonna write it out now. So it's 12 meters. We're doing question 7. 12 meters, sorry, 15 meters in length. Twelve meters in width. And the height is 3 meters. All right. How many persons can it hold if the volume of a person (6 meter cube? Johansi, you okay with that? I don't know if Johansi is still
Yes, sir.
here.
Yes, sir.
Johansi?
Yes, sir.
All right. So tell me, what should I do, Johansi? How to work this out? Tell me what to do. You have a stadium 15 by 12 by 3. How many persons it going to hold?
So you have to go volume by the volume of prism.
Say that again. That sounding good.
So you have to go the volume by prism equals the area of the cross section by the length.
Find the area of the prism. So go ahead, find the area and tell me how much you get. Area, you sure is the area you want to find of the prism?
So that's the area
Or
of
the
cross
volume?
section.
Well, the area of the cross section is a rectangle by the length, which is 12 by 3. So the entire volume is length by breadth by height. Same thing. Same formula. So you're finding the volume of the stadium itself. How much is that?
So 540.
Everybody agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that'll be 514 meter cube. It's meter cube. Volume is three things. Area is two. Volume is 3-dimension. Area is 2-dimension. Right. So we found the volume at the stadium, correct? How are we doing next? So the volume of one large stadium is 540. But the volume of one person is 6 meters squared. So one person equals 6 meters squared. So how many persons will fit? So you have one person.
So 6 divided by 540.
We're saying 90 persons, sir.
Meter cube. So 540 meter cube. So we have to cross multiply. So it's 540 multiplied by 1 divided by, and you're correct, divided by 6. So that will give me persons. On this side I'm dealing with persons. So you're right. So how much is that?
90, sir.
90.
So that'll be 90 what? 90 what?
Meter cube, sir.
90 what?
Persons.
It will be 90 persons. Everybody agree with that?
Yes, sir.
It's 90 persons. All right. So that was easy, straightforward. Let's go to question 8. You're doing question 8 on your own now. Jadidia, you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Doing question 8. Kylan, you okay with what we did? Kylan.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Kishon, you okay with what we did?
Yes, sir.
All right. Jada, you okay with what we did? Jada. Jada, you okay with what we did?
Yeah, sir.
All right, so we're doing question 8 now, people. Jada, we are doing question 8. It now says that a classroom is 12 meters by 8 by 4. That is the size of the classroom. 12 by 8 by 4. It's in meter. How many pupils can it hold if each pupil requires 8 meter cube of airspace? So how many pupils Put your answers in the chat. Put your answers in the chat, please. All right, so some answers coming in. Some answers coming in. Jada, you are correct. Matthias, you are correct. Stacia, you are correct. Yedaya, correct. Aliyah, correct. Antonio, correct. Where's Jeremiah? Jeremiah, correct. Jeremiah. The question was question 8. Garcia. Jenny. No, Jenny, you made a small mistake. Check it again. Johansi, correct. So Jenny, you have to find the volume and then divide by the volume of the person. Try it again. Just going to go. We have 15 minutes more. Wait, no, that wasn't we had number, for this question, it wasn't 7 and 8, no, it was 7 and 15. I made a mistake, so I want to move on though. I want to move on. So you all have 15 to do. I have a past paper question that I'm going to send as soon as we are done for homework. It's a little tricky, but you could work it out. It came this year, January. This year, January, for people doing January, but so everybody. All right. All right, so Jenny, what's the answer? You had to find, for question 8, you had to find the volume of the classroom. So Jenny, the volume of classroom. Your volume in your classroom is 12 by 8 by 4. And how much that was? Wait, that was 384 meter cube. And the volume of the airspace that one pupil uses is equal to 8 meter cube. Notice I'm putting my volume under volume for this question. So keep that in mind, students. So I'm going to put volume under volume. So it's 384 meter cube. So I'm cross multiplying. All right. So I'm multiplying across. So it's 3. You multiply across and you divide by what's left. So it's 384 by 1, and you divide by what's left, which is this. All right, you divide by what's left. That's the way to cross multiply. You're dividing by that. All right, dividing by this. All right, by what is left. So you cross, meaning diagonally. You multiply diagonally and you divide by what's left. So this is what gives us 48 pupils. Because notice it's on this side. So you're working pupils. So you're working on that side. Any questions? So you're working this side of the box. So pupils will be on that side. It's that straightforward. All right. There was another question that I wanted to do, question 15, but we only have 10 minutes. So I want to go to that now. Right. So here was the last set of homework, and that would have been, you had to do question 6 and question 9. Question 6 and question 9. So in question 6, it says, I hope people are seeing properly. Question 6 and question 9. People, you have to make sure that you do the homework. All right. I will make a mention of that this evening in the chat. All right. Question 6. Question 6 says, the figure above represents a closed cylinder. Closed means there's a lid at the top and at the bottom. There's a lid at the top and at the bottom. The tank is 15 meters high. It's 15 meters high. The radius of the cross section, right, is 7. Calculate the curved surface area. Right, that's a rectangle. The curved surface area of the tank. So go ahead. You know, the curved surface area, which is a rectangle. Getting dark quickly. All right. All right. So the first thing that we had to do was to work the circumference. They told us use pi as 22/7. Use pi as 22/7. All right, so always look out for what pi is, people. All right, so I'm seeing some answers. So they want the curved part. Let me see what people got. I've seen 8 answers. So Shalomi. Well, it's a curved surface area. So yeah, that's correct. Theodora, I've seen the last question before, not question 6. We're looking at question 6.
That's yet.
Oh, okay. It's just the curved triangle. Garcia, I'm seeing the last question before. Jeremiah, that is the area. That is, no, that is not correct. No, Antonio, that is not the area. Now, people, let me explain something to you. I don't know. I'm seeing 2 messages, but for some reason I cannot access the 2 messages. That's interesting, eh? Oh, I'm now seeing it. Matthias, that's correct. And Jada, that's correct. All right. So people, when you open up the rectangle, so let's say this is the shape. How to do this way? Let's say you open up the shape. All right, so let me show you all this. All right, this is a cylinder, but I'm going to open it so that I'm going to open it like a toilet paper wrapper. right? So when I open this shape like this, right? Right. When I open, let's say this point here was attached, let's call it A was attached to B, and C was attached to D, and I just cut it open. Now, when I spread this open like that, it's going to and create a it's going to if when I flatten this out, how do I do that? Oh, it can't give it an it's supposed to come out flat like this, like a rectangle. Supposed to be like a rectangle. So this length at the top, let's call this length this is still AB. This is still my AB. And this is still my CD. So this AB is my circumference. So that is my circumference, which is C is equal to 2 times pi by R, or 2 pi R. R is 7. So that'll give me 44. So this 44 is this length. What is BD? Anybody? What is BD equal to? What is BD? Somebody. Hello? What
So
is
50.
15? Thank you. That's the height. So my area of this rectangle, or my surface area, is equal to 44 times 15. And that will give me 660 meters squared. Any questions? Anybody have a question to ask me?
No, sir.
Kiara? Any questions? All right. So the final question was the volume of the tank. What would be the volume of the tank? We'll stop here today. What's the volume of the tank, people? Everybody.
So it'll be a pi r squared times the height.
Pi r squared by the height. How much is that? Just drop my pen.
So it will be 22/7 times 7 squared times 15.
How much is that? Put your answer in the chat for me, please. Put your answer in the chat for me, please, everybody. All right, so Shalomi, correct. Theodora. Johansi, where's the answer? Garcia, correct. Jeremiah. So is the answer, Jeremiah? Or the answer? Antonio, yes, correct. Theodora. Theodora, is the answer? Volume of the cylinder. Stacia. Stacia, what you have as the volume? All right. Yeah, Julia, that's correct. Matthias, that's correct. Naomi, that's correct. Anybody else? Marcus, what's the answer? Marcus, what's the answer? Mikhail, what's the answer?
I didn't get mine yet, so
Jenny, what's the answer? All right, people. There's a question that I'm putting in the chat. Yeah, Jeremiah, that was the answer before. I want the volume now. So the volume will be equal to pi r squared by the height. Pi is 22 over 7 times 7 squared times 15, and you will get something like 2,310 meter cube. I would like you all to attempt the question that I'm putting in the chat for homework, please. All right, it's a little tricky. You could ask your friends to help you.